And we're back. We're back. Playing only the hits from lovely scenic Paju City, South Korea. 12:57 a.m. July 27th. Year of our Lord 2025. I'm Lean Bear. This is Lean Bear Channel. Lean Bear Music. Lean Bear Channel. And I have been procrastinating on this thing here. Trepidatious. Those would be the words. I'm full of trepidation. Because this is a mix. This is when a bit over a year ago when I got back into music again after a long hiatus because I was too messed up by alcohol to do anything creative anymore. And I used the process of music creation and audio work to help power through the pain and misery of alcohol cessation. And so early in that process, I attempted this mix, and it was well beyond my capabilities at the time. It might still be. At least the objectives that I originally had in mind might still be beyond my capabilities. And this is a really old song. It's getting on 20 years old by now, and I've attempted it a number of times, and overall, this is my, I think, most promising attempt if I can pull it off. It's a big, ambitious, somewhat sprawling mix with a well, it's the main thing is the outro. I wrote about this in the stream description. I was going for something a la Daniel Lanois, the outro section of his song For the Beauty of Winona. I wish I could play it right now to kind of set the stage. But alas, we all know about copyright strikes and all that. I don't know where Mr. Lanois stands on that issue. So I'm not gonna attempt fate with it. But if you've never heard the song For the Beauty of Winona off of the album of the same name by Daniel Lanois, Lanois, do check it out. It's something else. Okay, so enough of my yapping. I'm stalling for time. Let me see here. So I'm navigating to my my Cakewalk project folder. This is part of my the process of planning to migrate from Cakewalk to Reaper. The idea is, and I want to wrap all this up by August 1st, but I doubt that I'm going to actually meet that deadline. But anyway, forging ahead. Okay. I see. Where is it? Okay, local disk, program files. Oh, no. Wait. local disk. Okay, Cakewalk projects. And get the folder open. Gorilla in the corner of the room. All right, well, there's like 2 or 3 attempts in the past year, and I don't know which one was, I don't know which is which. I've got a folder that says Gorilla, okay, building a song. Could that be? I don't know which one is which. Let's look at the dates. November 2024. Let me think. November 2024. Oh, God. I have no idea. Let's see. July 16th, 2024. That's a little over a year ago. Let's crack it open and give it a shot. See if this is the one. I'll know really quickly. See, make the move to Sonar now. Cakewalk by BandLab activations end August 1st. I doubt that means that I just won't be able to use it, but anyway, okay, we've got a missing plugin. Ferric TDS. All right. Okay, I can deal with that. And yeah, this is it. 25 tracks. This is it. Oh yeah, there's the volume drawing in the solos, because I just all that volume drawing, because that right there is just an indication. I was desperately all that volume drawing. I was just desperately trying to massage it into getting it what I wanted it to do. And now I'm going to see if I have the skills, capabilities, knowledge, wherewithal, everything to, well, delete all those automation envelopes, take the levels back down to minus infinity, and start from square one. So this is a 25 track project. It's obviously okay. So let me see. Everything is frozen, but 2 tracks. I got a bass line left and a bass line right. Oh God. And all these plugins that I don't use anymore. And oh my God. Oh goodness. What is this going to sound like? I really have no idea. No one's watching. Not even a peek from anyone yet. So, oh well. I might as well take my time. And if you happen to come back and come and watch this later, I'm going to take my time. See if maybe somebody will pop in to share this moment with me. If you're watching this later on after the fact, you could always skip ahead to the moment of truth. Maybe what I can do is whatever that timestamp happens to be, I can put it in the description, or I can put it in a caption at the beginning of the video. Because this is like ripping off the worst kind of Band-Aid. You know? A Band-Aid that's been super glued to your skin for months. All right. I reorganized my studio a little bit. I rearranged the microphones. I had two microphones over here, over there, where there's now one, and that arm stand. It was where this one currently is now. It's a lot too big and long for this. Look, it was making it hard for me to access my audio interface, and it was just wrong. Everything was all wrong. And I had this microphone and two microphones over there on that station, whereas one of them really needed to be in the tracking booth because sometimes the Blue Yeti, which is a horrible microphone, don't ever get one unless you find it really cheap like I did. Don't get it. It's way more frustration than it's worth. But I've learned how to get good things out of it, but not all the time. So I needed another mic in there for those times when the Blue Yeti is not doing anything good, when it's up to no good. So this is actually quite nice because this microphone fits into the frame really nicely here. I look like a real YouTuber. Okay. I was really pissed off earlier tonight. I'm feeling in a somewhat better mood now. It said I had a viewer, but it was like a quantum fluctuation. Like it didn't even register. It just like a little blip. That's okay. Why is it you stream on YouTube through your smartphone and you just get people from all over the world? Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here? I am in India. I'm in Pakistan. I'm in Indonesia, Mongolia, France, Montenegro. People pop in from all over the place. But I can sit here for 2 hours and stream from my laptop, and I have not even one peek. Not even someone like poke their head in and go, I'm out of here. Like nothing. What the hell is up with YouTube, man? It's ridiculous. Anyway. I was feeling pissed off. Because of I uploaded a video this morning, a new video. I'm really proud of it. I'm proud of the song and the video. I'm really proud of the mix. Maybe proud is not the right word, but happy. Really happy with it. I think it's beautiful. And I know for an objective fact that it's extremely well balanced. It sounds good in everything that I play it through. I think that's a first. I've got 6, 7 different sets of headphones I've got my smartphone, the car, 2 TV monitors with shitty speakers. 3, actually. But the big one behind me, those speakers are actually not bad. That's a big, nice TV. It's kind of old, but it's nice. I didn't play it through that one, but I played it through all my crappy... I've got like a shitty dollar store mono speaker. The kind that you're supposed to be able to take to the beach. And it sounds good through everything. And I played it going down the highway today at 80k an hour. Plenty of road noise. Played it at low volume. I could hear everything. I could hear the bass. I could hear the different guitars. I could hear the tabla when it kicked in. The drum was nice and punchy. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't harsh or sibilant. It was just clear and smooth. It was kind on the ears. And then I didn't play Old Pumpkins. I played a Pumpkins album that I don't like. Adore. I think it's called Adore. Ava Adore or Adore. It's a terrible album by Pumpkin standards. Like, it had drum machines on it, and the drum machine parts aren't even particularly good. It's very, very mediocre drum programming. I mean, without Jimmy Chamberlain, it's not the Pumpkins. Billy Corgan thinks he's all that, but no, man. Billy Corgan's a genius, but the Pumpkins wasn't just Billy Corgan. I would say that Jimmy Chamberlain was almost equally as important as Billy Corgan. And then James Iha is no slouch. Neither was Darcy. And with Jimmy Chamberlain gone, it was just, what the hell is this? But I chose it to A-B my mix because there's some similarities. My mix didn't have a real drummer either. It's all programmed drum parts and some synths and some superficial similarities. And objectively speaking, my mix was better. It was clearer. It was more musical. It was more pleasing to the ear. Warmer, fuller. And then I stacked it up against OK Computer, Radiohead, which was a little bit louder. I'm mastering to minus 14 LUFS integrated. That's fine. I was fine with it being just a little quieter than OK Computer, but it wasn't much quieter. It was just a little bit quieter. But in terms of sound quality, it stood up. And then my old lady shit all over it. And it pissed me off. So, anyway. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go this alone. So, the timestamp is, what's the timestamp? Timestamp is 20 minutes, 1959. All right. Here I go. Well, this might not even play. I'm looking at my performance meter up here, and it looks fine. It should play, no problem. But anyway, man, here goes. Control F, fit project. There's the whole project. Good Lord. I have no idea what to expect. But anyway, here goes. It'd be helpful if I clicked into Cakewalk. There we go. Oh, good Lord. All right. Okay, I jumped into the water. It's exceedingly cold. My junk is like shrunken up. But you know what? I understand what I understand. It takes me back to that time. It really does. It takes me back to that time, and I can laugh about it. It's not. I mean, it's bad, but it's kind of cool in a way. Are you ready for this? I know I know what I'm gonna see when I. This is so embarrassing. Do I really want to open this plugin? This is so embarrassing. What was he thinking? What was I thinking? I know. Let's look at my EQs. Or lack thereof. Just no EQing. No EQing. Look at that. I didn't EQ anything. See, now this is this is actually, what's the word? No buses. Just scoot that to the side. This is actually heartening. That's the word. This is actually heartening. Because no wonder it's so bad. I didn't EQ a damn thing. I didn't EQ anything. And that's actually a wonderful thing to discover. For one, it means I don't have to like. I mean, it's embarrassing in a way, but in another way, it would be another sort of embarrassment to be looking at really stupid, clueless EQ curves, and then I'd have to go reset them all. And this is kind of cool. I've got a blank slate. EQ wise, I've just got a blank slate, tabula rasa, just flat all the way across the board. So the result was that, as you might imagine, the mix wasn't a mix. It was leveled but not EQ'd, and so it had like obviously like horrendous bottom, subs and lows and everything stepping on everything else and and horrendous mid-side issues, No wonder I was doing all that volume drawing because, those are guitar solos. I'm trying to get them to poke through here more and not so much there. And this makes it all perfectly clear. But so the result is a sound that is that was. Let me just turn this plug-in off and play it again. Listen how muddy and muddled and just horrible it is, right? Now I'll turn it on. The vocal sounds pretty good, actually. Listen to that, huh? Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a deadly. What a clusterfuck. So perfection is fitted into flaws when I am taunting my. That was my fix. TDR Nova was my fix, and wait till you see what I did. I think, all of these EQ graphs, those are all in something called the Pro Channel, which is right here. And when I did this, I had not yet discovered the Pro Channel. I didn't know what the Pro Channel was. I didn't know how to access these EQs. Well, I guess I could have done that, right? But I didn't. I just didn't. So, so what did I do? Listen to that again. Listen to this again. Again, this is a plugin called TDR Nova. I'll start it when the vocal comes in. So. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a. So compared to this, that sounded absolutely fine. All right, this is what I did. That's what I did to the entire mix. That's what I did to the entire mix. That's in the 2-bus. That's what I did. This is how far I've come in a year. Oh, God bless my old miserable in the middle of alcohol cessation self. Poor guy. He did the best he could. He did the best he knew how. Oh, God bless him. God bless him. Wow. Just wow. So now I got to start thinking like in terms of how to proceed. I can't, I guess, fortunately, I mean, there's really nothing I can do right now in this stream because of it's got to start with I mean, I guess. See, I can't EQ. I can't EQ these tracks right now because to EQ the tracks, I have to unfreeze the tracks. Well, I could begin doing it. But see, all right. So I can unfreeze tracks during a stream, but I can't refreeze tracks during a stream. And so I could probably get like 6 or 7 tracks into it. Maybe 8 or 9. You know, I guess I could. But would that make for interesting viewing for anyone? Maybe not. Yeah, it's really not a good idea. So what I'm going to do is just for fun, I'm going to look at this I'm going to run it through the spectrum analyzer, and I'm going to run it through Air Windows Meter, just to see what the readings look like. And and the what do you call it? The correlometer. See how horrendous the phasing issues are. And then so outside the stream, I will EQ the individual tracks, and then next stream I will I'll have the tracks EQ'd. And I'll relevel. And then another thing I can do during this stream is rebuild my tube bus more or less the way I normally have it, just to get that out of the way. But see, it's always the way, right? You procrastinate, and oh god, I'm gonna jump in. Then you jump in. Actually, the water is fine. I'm having a good laugh with it. So, anyways, yeah, that's what I did, man. That's incredible. Oh, okay, enough. And I was using this is a great compressor, but I don't do tube bus compression anymore. So I'm not going to delete these yet because maybe somebody will poke their head in here and actually want to like hang out and chat and see what this is about, and I'll leave them there just in case somebody comes in and I can A/B it again. Relife, that might stay. I wonder what I had Relife at. Okay, 31 and mix 100. Yeah, way too extreme. If I do have it, that's going to be around 19 and 79 if I keep it. And then this guy, who knows? Maybe keep this guy. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walk. And clipping at 2.7. Well, I guess if I turn on the compressor, it won't do that, huh? But I have had it up to here. Nope, it's still clipping it. Still clipping. Well, turn TDR Nova back on. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. Wait a minute. Is that really? Yeah, that's... Oh my god. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing So it was ferric that was holding it under zero on the gentle leveling setting. That's a good plugin, actually. Right. You know what? Actually, for for something that wasn't even EQ'd, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. This might as well go ahead and listen to the whole thing. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. But before I do, I want to, I want to look at meter, and I want to look at Voxingo span. Let's look at Voxingo span real quick first. Routing, mid-side stereo, underlay, side. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass. Hey, that's actually remarkably well behaved. But a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set of deadly jaws designed to chew apart perfection and spit it into flaws. When I am plotting my escape, the only thing that gives me pause is that gorilla in the corner of the room. That gorilla in the corner of the room. He's so heavy, so heavy. He's so heavy, so heavy. This is actually shocking to me. I'm stunned. See, this is that guy deserves a pat on the back. The guy who did this deserves a pat on the back. That is a mix that has not even received a drop of EQ. And look at that inside reading. But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but. That is commendable. What that means is that guy made good arrangement decisions, good tracking decisions. That's good arrangement. That's good tracking. And good leveling. That is amazingly well behaved. There's no. Hang on. I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna pull up. Even though there's a correlation meter down here, but I want to see Voxingo correlometer. So what this does is the center line is 0. And if the bars dip below 0, that means you got phasing issues because the side image, the stereo information is getting louder than the mono image, right? And so no EQing, a mix with no EQing, and but I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. The guy that did this, that would be me, around a year ago, deserves a pat on the back. As embarrassing as this is, as embarrassing as this is, and that's embarrassing. Like, but it's kind of endearing at the same time. I'm impressed. My arrangement and tracking were spot on. That's it right there. So now I want to see what it looks like on meter, and then I'm just gonna play it from beginning to end, and because I need to for my reference, you know. And then, you know, this will be a wrap, because I can't do the CQing work during a stream. Okay, so meter. And if you don't know what this is gonna be horrendous. But here we go.
But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world.
I'm gonna turn on Nova. Oh God, that's horrific. That's absolutely horrendous. But hey, man, I'm really, really happy with what I see in Span. Like, that is the fact that I didn't have any of this EQ'd. So I've got a blank slate for EQing, and I've already got well-behaved mid-sides with no phasing issues. Like, this is a lot. This is turning out a lot better than I had actually dared to hope. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go back and just like play this from beginning to end. This is this song, and I've made several attempts at this song. This is my favorite attempt at it. This is my wife's one of the only songs I've ever written that she actually really likes, but she only likes the first recording that I made of it in GarageBand on my PowerBook back in 2007 or 8, and nothing else. Nope. This is a guy's arrangement. This is for dudes. Okay, so if you're watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. I'm just opening up a really old mix when I was just starting out doing this after I didn't know what I was doing, and it's better than I expected. It sounds horrible, but not as horrible as it should. All right. So I'm just going to turn, this is exactly as I left it, except no, I am going to turn off this thing right here. Okay? This is an un-EQ'd song. These are the EQs all across the board. I didn't EQ a damn thing. All right. From the beginning, this is called Gorilla in the Corner of the Room. Turn it down. Turn the master volume down a bit.
But I have had it up to here with all the fake ass laws. I'm nothing but a walking case of probable cause. Sometimes I see this world ain't nothing but a set of deadly jaws designed to chew up my perfection and spit it into flaws.
Okay, that's a good.
Calling my escape the only
his final grunt there at the end. There's a story behind that. It's just, okay, so this is like around a year ago. And this is maybe like the second or third thing I tried. And it's not even EQ'd. And so there's hope. There's hope for it. I think I got some good solos in there, some good performances, and there's potential. Worst case scenario, I thought I'm just gonna open it up, and find that is just there's just no hope for it. But I think there is. I think there's actually hope for this. So, yeah, that's it. Gorilla in the corner of the room, and really nothing else that can be done at this point during a stream. So, I see that there's somebody out there watching. You want to say hi before I go? Say howdy do. Two of you anyway. If not, that's okay. Are you my handlers? Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. And all of these blank EQ curves will be EQ'd. And it's going to sound a lot different. It's going to sound a lot better. This is going to take deadline for all of this cakewalk wrap up is August 1st. That's less than a week away. This thing here alone, well, we'll see how it goes. Get started on it tonight. Maybe everything will just go way better than I expect, and it'll just take care of itself practically. I don't know. That remains to be seen. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope, whoever you are, I hope you're well. I hope you're staying cool or warm, depending on what hemisphere you're in, north or south. And that's it from lovely, scenic Paju City, South Korea. A veritable stone's throw from the North Korean border. And yeah, you can hear the loudspeakers late at night. It's true. Lovely, scenic Paju City, South Korea, where all hell could break loose at any given moment. Not. But you never know. Be well, God bless and keep you. And I'll be back tomorrow. Over and out.